Okay, you guys can see my screen, and I'm also sharing. You can hear me and you can see my screen, right?
Yes, both.
Okay, well, let's get started. Okay, finally, all the theory that was required for the purpose of script writing, we have covered all the theory, and now we are in a good shape that we can jump into one of our.
Cameron, looks like there is another video playing in the background.
On my side.
Yeah. Sorry, it's on
Well,
my side. Never mind.
okay. Okay, it looks like that we are in good shape now. We can definitely try something useful. Okay, so this is the script, and we know that these three functions are not completing all the requirement, all the scenarios. Those others are doing. So we will pick up one of them and we will try to make it run smoothly. Ensure that we will be writing single script, and we will give it a shot to see that what else we can do in that. Okay, how I write the script. This is what we will be doing in that. Okay, so on the execution of this function, what I'm doing, I'm just typing in URL, and if first it is launching Go Inventory app, then it is checking if that URL instance exists in that. So tap on it, delete hold key for 3 seconds, and then dismiss keypad. Okay, let's follow the same steps. Delete, dismiss keypad. Okay, then what it is checking, that if that remember login button is selected, uncheck is selected, it's mean if it is checked, so make it unchecked. Okay, I just did. Okay, then what we are doing by using that line, we are actually that identifier you can see here is the settings app identifier on that mobile device. It is default app, and what we are doing after that, we are just making it launch. Okay, we will do the same thing. We will make the settings app launch. It's just it. Okay, then we are checking if settings app dot search field search is a accessibility element, and here we have no, not, means it is not accessible, it is not hitable. Okay, we can put few things here, or is hitable, no, and yeah. Okay, then what we are doing, we are running a for loop that is checking iteration from 0 to 1, and we are not giving it any count, I guess. Settings app tables.cell.count. Okay, it will pick up the count, cells count by itself, whatever it will be. So in this case, it might be more than 30, 40. Okay, then what it is doing, it is element bound by I, bound by index is hittable. Whatever index it will find first on a screen that is hittable, while is not hittable, until that 0 element on index is not hittable, that should be iPad mini, the one that you are looking at my screen. Until that element is not hittable, settings app bound by I, press for duration 4.0, then drag to settings tab, table cell element bound by I plus 2. Okay, what this line is doing, it is telling that it is telling the system that whatever cell you have picked up, whatever cell was hittable that we identified in that line, suppose it was 30, cell number 30. So add 2 more to this, 30 and make it 32, and make it scroll towards bottom. It looks like it will drag towards the bottom. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see. Well, this line looks like that it will scroll down, but I want this to scroll up. But we will have to give it a shot to see that what actually it is doing. Okay, then outside the for loop, what we are doing, we are checking settings app, table cell bound by 0.press for duration. Then drag it towards the bound by 2. Bound by 2. Okay, this will scroll up. Okay, what we are doing finally, that we are tapping on that search field. I just did as well. Then we are searching go dash in. We are typing go dash inventory in there. Go. Okay, and then I just dismiss the keypad, and then I wait for 2 seconds. Then I saw that if search will steady text element bound by 0.tap, search result. Okay, the screen that you are looking at, my screen, is actually search result screen. It is checking the static text element bound by 0 on the screen. Static text element bound by 0. Okay, it is checking 0th index or 0th element. Yeah, 0th element on that view, search result view controller. It is checking whatever element is there on 0th index, on 0th element. Tap on it. So it just tapped on inventory. Okay, after doing that, we have that right side view appeared on the screen. Then what we are doing, we are checking that table static text server.tap. Okay, we have that server text view field available. And we can put one if here if we want to. Okay, tap is enough. Then what we are doing, we are okay, first I tapped on that, and what it did, it has maximized the keypad. Then what I'm doing, I'm holding delete key for 5 seconds. By doing that, it has removed the server URL from here. Then what we are doing, we are typing a new URL. In our case, that is okay, it will take it from QA connection. That is absolutely fine. We're gonna type okay, this line has typed the URL. Then what I'm doing, just dismissing keypad using that hide keypad button. And one more thing, you might see that hide keypad button available on iPad devices but not on iPhone devices. There was one bug that that was reproducing on my end but not on Derek's end, because Derek was checking same thing on iPhone device and I was checking same thing on iPad device. So iPhone, there are 3 buttons. Those can minimize your keypad. One is hide keypad, one is dismiss keypad. So hide keypad possibly the iPhone device won't have, but iPad does. Okay, now after hiding my keypad, what I'm doing, checking settings tab, tables, static text, max row. Okay, I'm tapping on max row text field, and After that, okay, after that, I have a comment available in that. This is where I left. So, well, we can. Okay, after tapping on max row, what I did, setting tabs, dot key delete dot press for duration 5.0. Okay, I just did as well. Then I gave it text field max row type text 10. Then what I tapped on hide keypad. Then I'm tapping status bar button element bound by 04 step element. Okay, guys, here you will see it. The way I have navigated in that app was what I just tapped home button, and then I just tapped on settings icon. So that is status bar you are looking at on my screen that is showing time right now, 9:41 a.m. This is the status bar. Okay, first this is the status bar. Status bar that is showing battery percentage and date, time. So this is where that particular last app reference will appear. So what I'm doing in that, I'm just tapping on that particular reference that should be here. If I will, like we do the linking, like when we navigate into different app by using that linking, so that last app reference always remains here. So it will just keep the reference for us, and what I'm doing, that there will be a reference available, so I'm just tapping on that. Okay, what it will do, it will just take me back in Go inventory. Come on, inventory. Okay, it will just take me back on Go inventory. That I have to do now manually, so that's okay. Okay, what I'm checking, app.text field aim instance url.exist. Okay, see that placeholder inside that aim instance URL field. So I'm checking that placeholder exists, not the value exists. And I've already created a shortcut of that aim instance text field dot exist. Because what I did, I just removed aim instance URL from settings. So no, hold it. I gave it a URL in that, a valid one. So this should have the URL available. Yeah, I typed in here. Well, let me make it terminate. Then I will relaunch it. Yes, the URL is there. Okay, what I'm checking here, app text field dot exist, that is wrong. I should be checking a value in that. In our case, it will be instance. It should be aim URL local as a string dot exist. Okay. For it. And the message that I gave it, instance URL text field placeholder does not exist. Now this is not the right message. Instance URL is not displayed. Okay, then what I'm doing, I'm just making it terminate. And what terminate will do, terminate will make it kill. Then I'm relaunching Go inventory. And then, okay, here it is. Here we are checking that aim instance URL. Okay, I think that case was valid that we just edited because we deleted that first. So I was checking one more. I was checking that if I do not terminate my app and I will make it relaunch. So when that particular settings tab URL value should take place. So I will make it revert. Okay, this is what it should display. and then I terminate, then I launch, then I relaunch the app, and now it should have reflection of that setting app URL. Okay, instance URL as a string exists. Okay, fill instance URL that is typed in using settings go inventory does not exist. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay, now we are checking max rows. And sorry, was user name text field dot tab. Okay, what it's doing it is tapping in that particular username field, then it is deleting, holding delete key for 5 seconds, although there is nothing, but there might be something. Then it is typing something in that, and username, where it is coming from, username, let's check it. It is also coming from QA connection, and in QA connection it is Adam-1. Okay, I'm also going to type Adam-1, and we know that if your string will be capitalized or small, so it does not matter in case of login. These both should work, a capitalized string, but I'm not sure about the password. Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. Try it just now. Okay, well, after that I'm typing in password. And password is also coming from same QA connection file. Okay, I just tapped on that, then I hold the delete key for 5 seconds, then I typed in password, and this time I have typed in uncapitalized password. Yes, it is capitalized or not. In case of password, it does matter. Okay, and in which, how we are giving it. Okay, it is a small string, it's fine. And then what I'm doing, I'm hitting login. Okay, it took me on ticket screen. Okay, we can check, we can add one check here, that is. Please ignore the spelling. I always mistype the successful spelling, success spelling and scenario spelling. Okay, then what we are doing, we are just don't know SU. Okay, what we are doing next, we are changing warehouse, and what the change warehouse function is doing, it is stepping on settings tab, and it is stepping on warehouse cell, then it is stepping on index 0, then it is stepping on, it is using click cell by label, and now I was passing it for RWH01 value, so I just tapped on that, and after that what it is doing, it is checking navigation bar and hitting back. Well, see that this is the different way we can also make our script click back. Okay, then what it is doing, it is tapping on pick tab, and on pick tab it is checking cells count, the value, max row value that we just typed in our settings app. It is checking it, that it is checking the reflection of that value. So what it is doing, it is taking app.table.cells.count, whatever count is displayed on the screen, and it is matching with the hard-coded value. And you can see here that assertion is of type equal. So if that count won't match, this assertion will fail, and this assertion will tell you that you were expecting 11 but count was 13. Okay, we can count it how many cells we have on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. After including load mode, we have 11 cells available. That is absolutely fine. Then what I'm doing, I'm checking that app.static text load 10 more dot exist. Okay, look at this function, static text, app.static text. We have seen the use of this function, static text, but in a cell, not like this. We always, the example that we have seen, that example had tables dot cells dot static text, something similar to that. But in this case, it is directly checking, it is directly calling that method. So what it is doing, it will check that load 10 more cells value on entire screen. Wherever it will found load 10 more cells available, it will pass. If I want to make it more specified, that I want to say no, do not find that particular load 10 more string value on entire screen. Find it into table view. So now it will look for that value in particular table view. But I know this value is going to be unique one, and that is fine if it is checking that value on entire screen. It won't confuse with any other value. Okay, after that, what I did, I have checked. Okay, oh sorry, it was this line. Okay, then after that, what I'm doing, I'm tapping on release tab that I just did, and I'm searching for empty string. Okay, nowadays empty string is not working very well, so we can at least search something. Okay, we are searching A. Okay, after searching A, I got how many records I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I got 10 cells and one load more cell, that is equal of 11. Okay, I'm checking that. Then again I'm checking the load 10 more cell available. Then I'm tapping on return tab. The same rule, we are gonna search A. It gave me no load more cell available because the search result that we got is less than 10. We will have to search something that can open up more. What we can search in here? Okay, let's search empty string. Okay, in case of empty string, I got 10 cells and one load more cell. Okay, this is what I was expecting, absolutely fine. And then after that, I'm tapping on parts tab, and on parts tab again I'm searching single space. Okay, I got 10 cells appeared on the screen, and there is one that is saying load 9 more cells. Okay, it looks like that this function should work. We did the dry run on that, and there was, I think, very few modifications required, so we just made. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm going to execute that on iPad device, and let me think about the prerequisites those we have. Okay, I think we will have to make few things reset back to reset back in default state. That is, one is settings. Okay, it is because we killed that app. Otherwise, if the previous value was available there, so that view must have appeared differently. Okay, let me do it once for you. If I'm searching this, and I just made it disappear from my screen, minimize. If I will jump into other apps and I will make it maximize again, see the previous state, it is restoring previous state and it is giving me back whatever it was. But what our script is expecting, it is expecting that settings app, when the settings app will launch, it will start from this screen. Okay, other than that, I think I think I have made enough. I have run enough filter in my mind about the prerequisites, and seems like that both apps are in this state the way we want them to be. Okay. Furthermore, what we can do for the sake of safety, we can add breakpoint here. Okay. On this line, what it did is just check that AIM instance URL is available. If yes, it has removed that URL, and okay, then it is checking that if that remember login check button is checked. To make it unchecked, it was already unchecked, so it has just jumped over. Now what it is doing, it will make the settings app launch now. Okay. Now it will look for the search field that is not available on the screen right now. You can see here. Okay. It will hold that particular cell, that whatever was hittable, and it just did. It just made it scroll, and by doing that, search field has appeared on the screen. This is a hidden field. When you make the very first cell, very first few cells scroll down, so it appears. Okay, it has typed in go inventory, and now it will hide keypad. It did. Wait for 2 seconds. Okay, it has tapped on search result cell, search result screen on very first index. And one more thing that I want to highlight here, that if you will have two Go inventory versions available on your screen, so that that particular line will fail, or if it won't fail, so what it will do, it will just tap on the very first record, whatever you will have. And how you can get SAM apps more versions available in your on your device, one by using test flight, one by running it from your project, and there might be one more that you can install from App Store. I'm not sure that I think it does. If I will have that particular app installed on my device using project, if I will make it install using test flight, so it will override the existing one. But not sure about the App Store one. Okay. Well, point is there might be more versions available, and whatever will be first in your search result list, it will tap on that. Okay. So here it broke. It could not find. Okay, look what it is saying. A sparse tree of matches. Text field. Multiple matches found. Okay. Where else we have server? Okay. Here the section itself has title server, and okay, and under the on the search result screen we also have server. Okay, so in this case we will have to be very precise that where we want our app to click. So what we can do here, okay, let's try the recording feature. Okay, hold it. There is one way. There is one another way. The way we can make it tap on that particular text field, because other records those we had on screen was not text field, and the one that we want our script to tap on was text field. So settings app dot text field, and I'm not sure about the in there was you saw that there was one aim URL string already available, and I'm trying to make it identify using placeholder. So right now in our case, placeholder value is actually hidden behind the string, so not sure it is smart enough to decide by itself that what we want this to do. Let's give it a shot. Hey, why do I? Okay, I just started recording. Okay, I'm going to add one breakpoint here, and the good thing is that the entire stuff that is above the breakpoint was working. And that is very big achievement for a person who is scripting, and this was in very first go. Okay, I forgot to do that. Well, look at the settings app state. So I will have to make it start from very beginning. Okay, I'm gonna say just tab over. Oh, it did. Okay, now what I'm telling my script to do, it is hold delete key for 5 seconds. Okay, and what next I said, type URL. Okay, then hide keypad, and okay, again same thing. I will have to be very precise about the view as well. Okay, sorry, I forgot. Okay, let's make it terminate. Okay, it did. Then hold delete key. Okay, then type 10 in that. Hide keypad. Okay, here is the point that I was talking about last time, that you can see here status bar, and you can also see that particular Go inventory reference variable in the status bar at top left corner, because the way we came into that app uh, was was kind of like that. We did not make that app minimize. We did not set to the we did not hit any command which can make that appear, make that app, particular app, minimize. What we did, we just launched the another app in the presence of that one. So that app has gone in background, and settings app has came to foreground. So we saw the delegates methods and all that stuff. So this is kind of thing that is dealing with it. App is not minimized. It should have the previous state stored somewhere. So now what I'm saying is, status bar should have that reference available. Tap on it. Yes, it did. Look, the keypad was maximized, so it is maximized. It is maximized till here because there was a reference available, so it just act accordingly. And okay, the assertion has been passed because this is what we were expecting. Now I made this terminate. Now we'll relaunch the app. See the reflection of the aim instance value that we type in our settings app is available here. Now I'm checking that particular value. Yes, it is there. Assertion has been passed. Okay, now I'm tapping on username text field, then I'm holding delete key for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm sure this stuff will work very well. So we can jump few steps by tapping on this continue program execution button. After that, we'll hit login. Yes, it did. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm checking assertion. Yes, pick tab navigation bar having pick tickets title available. Yes, then I'm changing warehouse. Tap on pick tab, check sales count, check if there is load 10 more available. Yes, click release tab. Okay, we can jump few more steps by adding a new breakpoint somewhere else. Okay. You will see one nice looking test succeeded message on the screen now, and there will be a green icon here. Yes. So guys, this is how I normally write my script. I follow along with the app, with the scenario that with the test cases, with the steps, those I want to script, and I along with that I keep writing all my steps, all the scripts, whatever scenario it could be, and then after that I give it a execution shot, and we'll see that if it is failing somewhere, so where it is failing, where we need to make modification. So when you will be doing this, I would recommend if you will follow the same step. If you have your own practices, so that's absolutely fine as well. We are result oriented, so we should all care about is the result. The processes might be different. Okay, well, that was the last session we had, and if you guys want to give try, because the same copy of that particular script should have available in all the projects, and if you want to give it a try by yourself on purchasing, on CPPM, on receiving, on any other app, and a work management won't have that available, so you are free to do that. You are free to test your scripting skills, and there are a few more. Those are available here. Those are still in their um, crude form. So you are also welcome to jump into them. You can play around with this. You can make modification to this. Okay. Well, that was the end of session. I'm sure we all will be able to write some scripts by ourselves now. Okay, guys. We are done now.
Excellent. Thank you, Cameron, very much.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too.